Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Heart of the Moon. For the past few years, myself, Tom Gower, has dropped hints about my real identity. Keywords such as helper, son of Cronus, which we believe is the energy of what Christians would consider as Satan, and Philera, Hydra, the crow, swamps and bogs. But dropping hints doesn't cross the threshold. We are still in the light of the Taurus Full Moon, so I'm very pleased to announce Tom Gower's spiritual identity is the Holy Spirit. What makes me believe a notion like this? Energy alignment indicators like my birth history, location, physical traits, and personal history, and other sources like my own intuition and dreams. If it's not true, then it's on me. Nonetheless, it's an idea I'm willing and prepared to test and explore no matter what the outcome. In action, faith, and love. This is a continuation of what we just announced. We haven't done a reading in a while, and we haven't really tested out our camera, so you're just going to have to trust us. At least the sound is rolling anyways. Nice. Very nice. So as we were shuffling the cards, three indicators came out. The Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, which is the first decante of Leo, and Two of Pentacles, which gives me a feeling of a topsy-turvy type of energy. Is that what's going on in this world right now? This is going to be a short reading. It's going to be a snapshot spread. Whoa. Chariot. The major arcana of the Chariot just came out. Popped out as we were shuffling the cards. Is that a good indicator as well? Taking action on something? Okay. Okay, Spirit. We're ready. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Oh, two cards just came out really quickly. You just got to slid out. Again, this is going to be a snapshot spread. Like we usually do, we see if we can come up with a narrative. A clear narrative with three cards. Doesn't matter what the order comes out. Wow, two cards came out really instantly. Now, being a bit picky, guess we'll have to wait. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes when we're shuffling, they just pop out. And when we're ready, it just stops. Okay. Three cards just slid out. And so what we're going to do, we only need one card. So we're just going to, you're going to have to trust us here. Shift the cards around and mix them up. And then the hand of fate is going to choose the card. Okay. is done. First card. Knight of Wands. That is pure, unadulterated action energy. Knight of Wands. What did we say at the beginning? Four of Cups. Well, that's the first decante of Scorpio. A divine offering is just hovering above someone's consciousness. But that someone has been looking at those three cups. And we've talked a lot about the Scorpio soul journey. And Scorpio, the first decante of Scorpio is Serpens. First decante of Scorpio is Serpens kaput and kata. That's a forced push into the crucible of darkness. If you take a look at the shape of the scorpion's tail, it's in the shape of a bowl. And the crucible of darkness is just below Serpens kata and Serpens kaput. The constellation of Serpens is actually split up as two. In the middle of the constellations, it makes a chasm. And that chasm falls directly into the crucible of darkness, into the scorpion's tail. And that individual on that card is thrown in there for a reset. This card makes a lot of sense because the Tower moment is unexpected. And what happens when the unexpected comes along? We have our mind on other things. The last thing that's going to be on our mind is that divine offering on the card. So that process of being thrown into the crucible of darkness, its purpose is to help us see that divine offering eventually. And now we have our narrative. The third card is the Nine of Swords. This is a clear vision. So now we have our snapshot. Right at the beginning, we have the forced push into the crucible of darkness to find enlightenment, to find our own light, our own way in the darkness as a reset. And then coming up out of the crucible of darkness with a clear vision, with the Nine of Swords. And then moving forward with action with the Knight of Wands. And like we said, full of love, in action, and in faith. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit.